Hi, I'm Michael Jamin. I wanted to talk a little bit more about the course. Look how ugly this background is. Well, why is it so ugly? Because this is how the course is, man. I run it like you're in a writer's room, as if you were just started day one on a show that my partner and I are running, and you're going to learn everything that I teach the staff writers, only I'm nicer to you because the staff writers, I'm paying them. So, get with the program, hurry up. But this is different. You're in a class. So basically, I talk about story structure. That's really the good stuff. Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. If you walk into any writer's room in Hollywood, you would see this. You would see this whiteboard like this. Sometimes they use cork boards with index cards. I've done that sometimes too. But a lot of times, or at least half the time, they use whiteboards like this. And someone will pitch out an idea. And if it's a good one, if it gets a little traction, the showrunner will go to the board and go, okay, we got something here. We'll draw those 2 lines, and then Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. And so then knowing where those moments go, where you throw out an idea, knowing where, if it goes here or here or here. This is stuff that I teach in the course. This is the goal, because it's not enough to have a good idea. You have to know how to execute it well. And so I have videos. This is how it works. I made a bunch of videos, like hours and hours, and I go through all the story structure stuff. I go through how to create characters, the stuff that we use when we create pilots. I go through, just writing how to write dialogue, all this stuff that, that you need to know. But the gold really is how to break a story. And so many writers do not know how to do this. It took me years to figure this out. And then I have a bunch of case studies where I go through examples when, okay, we were working on a story, and I break it down. And I give you the downloads, I give you the scripts, I give you the outlines, everything that I have to turn a kernel of an idea and to flesh it out. So the case studies are an additional, another 6 or so hours of case studies that I do. Some of them are scripts that my partner and I have written, and those are super helpful because it's the repetition of hearing how I do this, and applying it towards slightly different scenarios, so that when you should feel empowered, so that when you go off to write your own script, you hear my annoying voice in your head. You go, oh my God, I know exactly where this beat goes. If I know, I can hear Jamin's voice in my head telling me exactly where to go. So that's part of the case study stuff. I also go over some of my favorite screenplays that obviously I haven't written them, but they follow the same structure. It's pretty simple. So it's not like they're reinventing the structure. They're doing something very simple, but doing it. It's the execution that makes it all the difference. And then either a month or every other month, I try to have a live Q&A so that people can send me questions and I can address them. And I post those as well in the course. That becomes more content. And so there is homework assignment for most lessons. You watch and I say, hey, you don't have to do it, right? It's on you. It's meant to be helpful. It's meant for you to take this lesson and then apply to the work that you have already written or are you currently working on to better yourself. And again, so I run this like a writer's room. This is not film class that you may have taken. This is just real world. This is how we operate. Even it's funny because I don't even talk about. I don't go into too much like Joseph Campbell's hero structure, the myth, right? Even though you may have learned that and people teach that, it's just not something you hear a lot in writer's room. We don't use those terms. I find it a little, to me, it's a little intimidating. It's a little, it's not that helpful. Even though it's all accurate, I find it's just not how I approach story. So the way I do it is, I believe very strongly that story is not easy, but it's simple. So I try to lay it out to you as simply as possible because that's how I think. And, simple. Keep it simple, stupid, right? So that's it. If you are interested in the class, hit that link and I'll see you there.